Hey guys, welcome back to another weekly prep where I like to take you guys along on our weekend. Let's jump right in. My husband is off this weekend. We are going to have a lot of fun today. It's actually our 11th anniversary. Been together almost 17 years, but married 11. We watched our wedding video with our girls last night and it was just very sweet. They thought it was boring, that we looked really different, and that our kiss was really good. So I just thought that was funny. But we are going to like an outdoor little town festival in a neighboring town today. And then tonight, Sam and I are going on a date night. We're dropping the girls off with my parents, having a date night. And then tomorrow is church and getting a lot of stuff done. So come along. Sam got me these pretty flowers for our anniversary. I'm bad at making sure I clean these often, so I have this cleaner for my makeup brushes. Something's happening to my skin. I don't know what I'm reacting to, but I'm going to clean these and hope that maybe it helps. Breakfast is served. Got their lunches packed. We are packing lunches because half the time they don't like any of the food at these events, and I'm not spending $10 per kid for fair food to not eat it. So crackers, cheese, turkey, sweet little peppers, oranges, and some hard-boiled egg. They don't like the yolk, so I just took that out, put some salt on it, and that is what they're having. Oh no! Can you jump? Woo! For our 5 dinners, 1 hour this week, Sam's going to work on that because we have a couple hours before we need to take the girls over to my mom's house. Basically, if you want to learn more about this, I have a whole video on it from a few years ago, but it's a meal planning website. I do have an affiliate link, but I pay for my own. And then it tells you what to make on assembly day, which we do on the weekends, and then it tells you what to do the actual day it's time to cook. So we do 4 meals a week because we have 3 other days where we have pizza night, leftover night, and we eat at my mom's. So this week we're doing slow cooked Cajun chicken pasta, poppy seed chicken casserole, slow cooked sausage stuffed peppers, and slow cooked teriyaki turkey sliders. So basically a lot of the stuff just gets added to a bag and you do some chopping and stuff. So Sam's gonna work on that today while I pay bills. Celia is making little little door signs with the girls' names on them for their bedroom doors, which is so sweet. Bryony's making a telescope for Gwen. Is that what you're making?
Okay, we have a lot of chicken right here. We're gonna be dicing some of this, but shredding most of it in Instant Pot because we are gonna be working on 5 dinners, 1 hour. Normally we do this on Sundays, but since I got rained out of mowing, I'm gonna be working on this today instead. All the meals, except for one, are pretty much done. The one just needs like shredded chicken and it's like sliders, so we can put that together pretty quickly. But all the meals are done, happy about that, get that off the list. And like usual, it's always chaos and messy in here because, you know, very dirty island, there's stuff in the back there, and then we got a very full sink, and then I still need to run the dishwasher. So 5 dinners, 1 hour is completely worth it. And somebody asked, why do we have so many like tablespoons, cups, and stuff like that? Other than my cookie business, having all those extra utensils and measurement spoons and cups help with this. So if you guys are interested, again, Sarah said earlier, I think she has a link somewhere, but I definitely recommend getting multiple sets of measuring cups, teaspoons, tablespoons, etc. It helps with making the process go faster instead of stopping to wash things repeatedly. So definitely recommend extra set.
We are on our way to date night. Don't know where we're going. For somebody who loves to plan, I should do a better job planning out date nights because we are usually like, where do you want to go? I don't know. Where do you want to go? I don't know. Where do you want to go? I don't know.
But really boring, simple people too.
Well, and like, I mean, we usually go out to eat and then
that's it.
That's usually it. So I don't really know what we're gonna do right now. Good morning. It is now Sunday. I am done getting ready, but I need to get dressed still, but we don't have church for a few hours. Girls are having their weekend screen time in the morning, and we are gonna make our bulk breakfast. I wanna vacuum this morning, but anyway, we had a really great night last night. It was a great date night. We went to this Thai restaurant that's newer to our area, and I don't know, it's just hard when you don't really know what anything is. Like San grew up Laos, so his food is very similar, but we still didn't know like what everything necessarily would look like. So I wish there were more pictures to see, but it was really good and a really fun atmosphere and just fun to get out away from the kids for a little bit. But it was fun to have them back home when we were done picking them up. But we have church today. We are gonna make a bulk breakfast, need a vacuum, just do some random stuff around the house and spend time as a family and also get ready for the week. We make one bulk breakfast item every week and then rotate through and then freeze the extra. So we have 4 to 5 different homemade breakfasts in the freezer at any time once you've done the cycle for a whole month or 5 weeks. So we're gonna make waffles this week. We have a few extra leftovers, so we're just gonna actually eat these today and then just make these and freeze them. So that's what we're doing this morning. Waffles are all done. I'm gonna cool them and then freeze them. Breakfast to serve: waffles, strawberries, eggs, some syrup. Only 8:20. We have about an hour and a half before we have to leave for church. I have another thing on my to-do list for today, which is to go through our kids' drawings, artwork bin that I have here and toss what we don't want, keep what we want, and put it in their little bins. I still need to make a bin for Gwen now that I think of it, but I usually do this once it gets full, which it is, plus it's back to school time, so it's the perfect time to do this. So I've got Bryony's pile, Celia's pile. This is all to recycle. And then I got this. This is what I used for homeschooling last year, but it's just gonna be Gwen's bin for now, which basically right now just has like her dedication stuff and her hospital stuff, ultrasound pictures. And as she starts making like more pictures and stuff, we'll put that in here. So I'm just gonna put their stuff in their little bins in their rooms and recycle that. So here's Bryony's bin. I had somebody local make this for me a few years ago. It wouldn't be too hard to do. I don't have a Cricut though, so I couldn't do the name for Gwen, but I'll figure something out for her. It's not like essential that I do it right this second. So it just has baby stuff. There's not a whole lot for like age 1 and 2. And then 3, and now I'll put in age 4. And then Celia's is up here.
2 hours later.
Our 7-year-old makes lunch now after church. She made pretzels, hummus, carrots, and apples. I helped cut the apples. I'm having a sandwich and some of my leftovers from last night. I just laid Gwenny down, and the girls have been begging me for like a couple months to make this, and I keep forgetting. They always ask me like when it's my work time during the week, and that's not when I'm gonna make it. So today is a great day for it. I just thought of it, so we're gonna make some slime. Probably will regret this later. Well, it worked. Lots of fun. Sam's out mowing the lawn. I try on Sundays to post on YouTube and Instagram kind of what's coming out for the week so people can prepare, so I just did that. I also like to go through my photos and just delete any that are duplicates or that I don't need from the last like week or so if I didn't remember to do it the last week, just to save space on my phone. And then I categorize them as well by, you know, if I have ones that are about my box, I put those in a special folder and things like that. Just having an urge to organize this cabinet before the school year starts. It's not horrible, but it could be better. So I'm just gonna kind of tackle this as an impromptu Sunday afternoon project. So I've really been itching to start homeschooling again, like officially start for the school year, but I still am watching One Extra Little Girl for the summer until after Labor Day, so I don't want to officially start till then. So that's why I've been doing little projects in here because it's a way to feel like I'm doing something for homeschool when I can't start yet. So here's the after. This is actually taken. I have some storage up here. That's all the paint, so I thought it would just make the most sense since I had some paint in here in our aprons to bring all the paint in here. So we've got just like paintbrushes and little pipettes and things like that for painting and different things. Watercolors and little paint trays, and these are all liquid watercolors and acrylics. And then I've got these little condiment bottles for different things. I actually brought, those were over here, but I just thought it made the most sense to not have my kids coming to grab supplies for the most part, except this is my little area that I don't want the kids getting into very much. So I actually switched this up a little bit, and I put these in here, and this is just like markers, extra colored pencils, random like staples and things, pencils and glue sticks, and little prizes and extra crayons, and then just like office supplies that we might need while we're up here. Stuff for a 100 board, large construction paper. I've got little cutting boards here. These are great for like if we're doing Play-Doh or something, or painting and I don't want it getting on the table. Buttons, Velcro, squares, and like Velcro I can cut, Velcro circles. Got a crayon sharpener in here, just random stuff. Here I've got glue and cups. I've got this huge thing of glue. I just put it into cups and then give them Q-tips for gluing things if it like wouldn't work well with a glue stick. I've got these basters that I got for a homeschool science project we're gonna be doing. I've got a disco ball, some magnifying glasses, some of these little books from Target over the years that our girls like to do once in a while, some strainers. These are great with pipe cleaners for toddlers. And then I brought over our perler beads because we haven't been doing these very much, but these will be a great thing to do when we're doing read alouds and things like that. And then I've got these little craft noodles that you can stick together if you just dab them in some water and they stick together. This is all of our sensory bin mix-ins that I have organized. Here's a little birthday bin. I've got these crowns and this little birthday banner. This is for in here for when we celebrate birthdays. I've got pipe cleaners. This used to be full, but this is just tissue paper squares and buttons and random things for crafting. And then our girls love blowing up balloons, so that's in there. I used to have our first aid kit in here, like a lot of different like thermometers and band-aids and gauze and all kinds of stuff. Most of the medicines like Neosporin and calamine lotion and stuff like that were way expired, so I got rid of those. And I don't need it in here. I had it in here because this was my daycare room for 5 years, but I'm gonna bring all that upstairs and consolidate it with our other first aid stuff because it really makes no sense when our kids are sick or hurt to have to run down here because usually we're up in the kitchen. So that saved a lot of space up here. And in front of this cabinet I just keep our little homeschool cart. I keep reorganizing this to make it work better because does not fit a bunch of these up very well because of these circles that kind of get in the way and make them kind of tip over. So I think this works better to have. This is like preschool stuff. This is Celia's language arts, and then this like logic workbook I got. And then I have her math, and then I have a binder for Bryony and Celia, and then my own little binder. And then I have some excess stuff down here and down there. We'll see how this goes. But I plan to do a whole homeschool room tour and video coming out soon, so stay tuned for that. I like to encourage the girls to play on their own when we're outside, but I try to stay off my phone. So I've been reading The Office BFFs, just a great one to read little pieces of here and there when I'm interrupted a bazillion times.
It's dinner time, so we're gonna make one of our 5 dinners, 1 hour meals tonight, like we do every Sunday. This time it's supposed to be like slow cooked teriyaki chicken, but we decided to axe that. We're just gonna make barbecue chicken sliders in the oven. We got the Hawaiian rolls, shredded chicken. We're gonna mix it up with some Sweet Baby Ray's, add some cheese, and then as a side we're having some tater tots and vegetables. It's supposed to be mac and cheese night for the girls. We dropped the ball, we forgot to add it to the list, and they're actually just gonna have butter noodles tonight. And like we always said, Sundays are usually a kid have mac and cheese night where mom and papa have whatever they want, and it just isn't working well for us to do one of our 5 meal dinners 1 hour on Sundays, and then they have their pasta, mac and cheese, what have you, or we go to my mom's or something like that. Alright, this is our barbecue chicken sliders. We've got the sliders right there, got some tater tots, California medley, same thing for Sarah. Girls are having butter noodles, some of the tater tots as well, fruit, vegetables, and I'm working on fish sticks. They're in the air fryer right now, but this is our dinner, and we're going to enjoy.
Counters are clean, floors are clean, dishwasher is set to run in a couple hours. Santa's giving the little girls a bath. And I am gonna call it a night. Thank you guys so much for following along. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel and want to see more of how I balance work and life as an entrepreneur from home and homeschooling and being the most present mom and the best version of myself I can be, and you want some inspiration, make sure you subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of our Glue Stick family. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.